Hi everyone, and welcome to another Tuesday live stream. Sorry, I'm about a minute late. I've just dashed back because I've just deposited all my parcels in the in-post locker. So I've had a very busy morning so far, packing up stuff and shipping it out. I don't know how many I did. It's probably getting on for about 15, 16 parcels, but they all managed to fit in the locker just. I know it gets collected very soon, so they'll be on their way. I wanted to get them shipped today. So I hope you've all had a great week and you're nearly ready for Christmas. I'm kind of halfway there. There's 3 people watching, so hello. My name's Rick. If you've never seen me before, I'm a full-time eBay reseller. I sell loads of collectibles, anything I can get my hands on, from car boots and charity shops and things like that, retail. Yeah, so say hi. The chats was very lively last week compared to normal. So hi, Mark, Blue Harvest, nice to see you. I've just watched your live stream from last night, actually. Hopefully you get that figure for that streamer that unfortunately got broken on your live stream. That was sad to see, but hopefully one can be sorted out for her. This week I'm going to be having a little discussion. I'll do it after my sales, just about, I don't know if there'll be any other eBayers on here, just about holiday settings and things like that over the Christmas period. I don't know whether anyone else, I will need to know what other people do, basically. So I'll do that after my sales. Hi Ash, nice to see you. I found your channel in the last week and I've watched quite a few of your videos now, so they're really cool. So I'm glad I found your channel. That was thanks to Blue Harvest, because I saw you on a Blue Harvest live stream, I think. So yeah, I hope you've all had a great week. I've got a couple of things that I'll show you first, just because while we wait for people to join for the first 5 minutes. No problem, Ash. So B&M, I don't know if anyone else collects the Doctor Who figures that B&M release, but I was in B&M yesterday just doing my Monday morning shopping, and it was like the 90s. I suddenly saw these brand new figures on the shelf that I didn't even know were coming out. One of the sets was a Dalek set. I don't have that with me, that's in the other room. But the other set was this 5th Doctor Peter Davison set from Earthshock. It's got these Cyberman androids with it. I think they're both the same. I can't see any difference between the 2 androids. It does come with a cyber bomb as well. And extra hands for each of the androids, but I think the hands are actually hidden underneath here, but they do come with extra hands. You can see there, they're like firing in the box. But yeah, I can't see any difference between these and these 2 figures. I think they're exactly the same, which is fine because it does have the extra accessory in there and the extra hands, so I guess that's where the extra value is in the set. Peter Davison's similar to other releases. He has got dirt on him. You can't quite see it. He's got dirty feet in the back on one shoulder, and down one arm he's got dirt as well. So I'm selling these separately on my eBay store, the figures separately, like I have with other Doctor Who releases. I am really tempted to keep one, only because Peter Davison is my second favourite Doctor. My favourite Doctor is Sylvester McCoy, because he's who I grew up with. But yeah, Peter Davison era is definitely one of my all-time favourite eras of Doctor Who. When they release Peter Davison companions, I'm going to have a crisis, because I'm going to want those, and I don't collect Doctor Who figures at the moment. So I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. The other thing I want to show you that I'm going to be unboxing on my channel is this. It's a 50th anniversary Greedo figure. So this is like the release they did like in the style of the vintage figures, but in 6-inch form, Black Series versions. I was umming and ahhing whether to get this or to keep one anyway. I have got one for sale, but I've decided to keep one just because I don't have a Greedo in my collection. I know there has been one released. It was one of the first figures ever released, I think, and I think they're really re-releasing it, not 100%. But in the meantime, I'm going to keep this, and I'm going to have it as like a random Rhodian, because you do see them walking around in Mos Eisley. So I'm going to keep one. So I will be unboxing this. There will be a video coming out. I'm hopefully going to film it today, maybe tomorrow at the latest, of me opening this up and showing you it in the unboxing video. I will be unboxing this one as well on my channel. So if you want to see the extra hands and things, keep a lookout for that video because it's coming soon. And let's just check the comments. I'll be in a minute. Scrap. Yeah, mine is. There's a 5 Doctors set which I want to show you because it's really cool. I didn't know it was coming out. I was searching on eBay for the Earthshock set, and this random 5 Doctors figure set came up as well. Not that one, because that's got a figure missing. This one. So if I share my screen, and I'll be able to show you it because it's really cool. So hopefully you can see that. So yeah, this is the 5 Doctors set. They don't have this in my B&M, which is rubbish. So you get a John Pertwee figure, new paint job, different costume. You get a Raston Warrior robot, which is practically the same as the Cyberman android, just silver, different hands by the look of it. And you get a sort of Pete Davidson era Earthshock style Cyberman. There's probably a difference to it. Maybe the color of the antenna bits might be different. I'm not 100% on all the variances of Cybermen, but yeah, it's an 80s Cybermen. They're my favorites because that's what I knew from a kid when I was a kid growing up. So yeah, that's a really cool set. Hopefully I'll be able to get hold of it eventually. I don't know. I'll keep looking out. As I went to the parcel shop this morning, parcel locker this morning, and went to B&M again just because I needed something else from there. So I thought I'd double check, see if they had any more. They'd sold out of the Daleks that they did have left yesterday, and they still had a few of the Earthshock sets, but nothing else, no 5 Doctors or anything. Just double check the chat before I move on to my sales. So I'm always tempted by the Dalek sets. Yeah, there's so many. I used to collect Doctor Who figures, and I did during lockdown attempt to start collecting them again. I started unboxing quite a lot of the B&M sets and things, and I had a shelf, nearly a shelf full, and in the end I decided, no, I'm going to concentrate on Star Wars. I do love classic Doctor Who. I don't like the new series, but I love classic Doctor Who. So I'm always tempted by the classic Doctor Who figures. Yeah, you can. That's true. I don't really go into the customizing. I just keep my figures as is. I still need I still haven't got an old Obi-Wan Black Series figure. I haven't got any versions of him. The only thing with character toys is don't get accessories, even though the hands are molded to hold. I know it's because they're still using the old molds. In the old days of when they first released classic series figures, they all came with like sonic screwdrivers. I think it's because the sonic screwdrivers are too small now. I don't know if there was. I'm sure I read somewhere that they'd stopped putting them in because they were too small. But then they've released other figures recently with tiny daggers and things in, so I don't think that's true personally. But I'm presuming it's just to keep costs down, but to make a little Sonic and include it, I'm sure it doesn't cost that much. A set of Sonic screwdrivers would be cool. Yeah, do you mean the full-size ones? I know they do full-size ones. Yeah, they're cool. I think they've released all of them now for all the Doctors. If you hunt around, you'll probably still be able to find them. But I think maybe they've released a box set with like several in. I can't remember. But yeah, I don't have it. I used to have the new series ones when they first came out because I was obsessed when the new series first came out, like the Christopher Eccleston and David Tennant era. But after that, it all went downhill for me, so I don't really watch it anymore. So I'm going to get on into my sales because I've been rambling for 11 minutes now. I'm sure you want to get, if you're here for the sales. There's not a lot of sales this week. My turnover has been £570, which is about average for me in the 500s. So not a huge week, but then I wasn't really expecting a huge week because obviously Christmas is fast approaching. If people like me, I'm a bit hesitant of ordering stuff now for Christmas because my post has been so bad. Again, I had another parcel, which I will show you later because I want to unbox it on camera because I've got like vintage Star Wars stuff in it. I'll do that after my sales. But yeah, again, that took at least, 10 days or so to get to me, second class. So, and I've got other parcels I ordered on the same day that I still haven't had yet, which is coming up to about 2 weeks now. So yeah, it's the crazy slow post. If you haven't ordered it now, or if I haven't ordered anything post-wise now, it's not going to come before Christmas now. So sales, let me just get rid of that screen and then we'll go on into these. Now, I haven't included any Mandalorian cards. Again, like last week, I've sold loads of Mandalorian cards. I will show you the crystals, the special cards, the crystal cards that I've sold, but I won't show you the standard basic cards. Just know that I have sold quite a lot of them this week. And I still sell 1 or 2 every day, so they're going through slowly. First up, we got this Practically Perfect Mary Poppins mug. Sold 2 of these this week. These were from Asda, I think. I bought them in a sale. They were about £2 each. Nice mug if you like Mary Poppins. I like Mary Poppins. Not that I would have a mug, I don't think. But it's a nice mug. I'm sure they've gone as Christmas gifts, like most of these items probably have. I sold out after last week. I think I said, oh, I haven't sold any of these this week, or I've only sold 1. I had 3 left. I sold them all within a couple of days last week. Mandalorian Christmas Grogu mugs. I did say I was going to keep one. I haven't sold that before I could take one off to keep. And I looked in Asda and they don't have any more. So a little bit of a shame, but they are a bit small. I do like my big chunky mugs. These are a little small for me, but I will show you the Grogu bowl later on. I have kept one of those just to put chocolates in and stuff for Christmas. It's the same design, it's just not a mug. So yeah, I sold 3 of these this week and I'm sold out. I can't get any more. So next, I sold 2 of these this week to different buyers. They're the Christmas gingerbread mugs. Again, sold out and can't get any more of these. But I wouldn't really buy them this time of year anyway because they're not going to sell before Christmas now. Next, just a random CD. Doris Day. It was sealed, 50p at a charity shop. I sold it on offer for £3.75 in the end. This DVD, I can't remember where I got this from. Was it a car boot sale? I don't know. It might have cost me £1. I can't remember now. But the discs are really good condition for a second-hand DVD, and it's a network DVD. I do like picking these up because they're quite sought after some of the time. Sometimes they're out of print, these old TV shows. yeah, I do pick them up for C Network DVDs because some of them are quite sought after. Next, I finally sold my Wrong Turn 3-pack trilogy. Picked this up from a car boot, so it was sealed for £2, which was good. Nice factory sealed DVD. I thought I'd sell this around Halloween, but ended up didn't selling it. It did have, I did send out some offers on it around that time and since then, but in the end it sold full price for £12.99. Next I sold a Super Mario Larry Cooper figure. Like the Shadow Sonic figure, this is a really good seller. If I can find it in B&M, I'll pick it up. They don't seem to have these figures really anymore, but if I do see them, I do pick them up. So yeah, £18.99 it sold for, paid £7.99. Next, a random jigsaw puzzle, again sealed. I thought my sealed jigsaws and all my jigsaws really would sell better coming up to Christmas. I've got loads of Christmas puzzles that I picked up in a charity shop that haven't sold, which they're going to stick around till next year now, I think, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm glad I managed to sell one of these sealed puzzles. These aren't too bad because these are all year round kind of things, so they would sell for people presents like birthday presents and things. I think these were from Home Bargains. I want to say I paid £2.99 for it. I don't think I'd have paid more than that. But yeah, one of them sold. I've still got plenty of them on my shop, different designs. Ash says, entertainer stocks at Larry figure for £10. Yeah, £7.99 they are in B&M if you can find them, but they are quite hard to find that, obviously. They always seem to have the same ones, but not like the Larrys and the shadow figures for Sonic. Didn't realize you could sell for 18. Yeah, I think I've sold 2 now. The first one sold really quickly for £18, and that second one, I've had it a while, and I think it was in my back of my head to reduce the price a little bit. It's not as sought after as, say, the Shadow figure from Sonic. That sells out within a day of me putting it up. So a couple of those have gone overseas, actually. I don't know whether the overseas market's a little different for those figures. I'm not really clued up on Sonic and Mario figures. I just saw them on sale and thought I'd give it a go. Right, back to the sales. Next item is this. I picked it up from a charity shop. It's a Tales of Beedle the Bard, like Harry Potter themed book. I think it was £1.50. Again, I've had it a while, and it was £8.99, and it sold in the end for £7.99. Next, sold my last Harry Potter mug. These are the mugs that I had that I thought would sell better. But this one did have a scratch on, as you can see there. So it didn't sell as quickly as the others, and the price was vastly reduced. In the end, it sold for £5.99. Next, a couple of Star Wars badges out of my bulk lot that I've been selling for the last few weeks. These were the 2 of the higher priced ones because they had quotes and things on, so I priced them higher than some of my other ones that I've got for sale. Full of cool Star Wars Stormtrooper phrases. Looks droid, that's my favourite. So yeah, sold that for £13.99, and the other one was £13.99 as well. This one's not quotes, it's just Imperial Army Stormtrooper. So yeah, I've still got a few of these Stormtrooper helmet pin badges on my shop, if that's something you're interested in, different designs. Next, one of these Mandalorian crystal cards. It's a Moff Gideon one. Sold it for £11.99. These are the really cool, like see-through plastic ones. There are 1 in every 12 packs. I do have a full set of these now. I had to buy the last one off eBay, which was Bo-Katan. We'll just about see that. But yeah, I've completed my crystal card set now from Mandalorian. Next, just a little thing, again, similar design to that 3D mug I showed you earlier, a gingerbread house. It's like a tea bag spoon rest. It's tiny, like a couple of inches. Still a nice thing though. It was really cheap. I think it was £2 from Asda. That's why I picked it up. They don't have any more. They've sold out now, and that's my Asda. I don't think I would have picked it up again anyway because it was a slow seller. It's not really something everyone wants, a tea bag spoon rest. But yeah, and it's still quite nice for Christmas. Excuse me a second. Next, sold these two Build-A-Bear clothing items to the same buyer. This was a buyer from Australia. So they literally paid double what I sold them for because of all the fees and global shipping fees and things, which was crazy. Obviously, I don't know the availability in Australia. They might not be able to get these. The two Mandalorian Grogu clothing items. So one's a t-shirt and one's a onesie. I really do like the onesie. I did try it on my porg, but it doesn't fit, obviously. There's not a lot of things that do fit my Build-A-Bear porg, unfortunately. But yeah, very cute item. If you've got a bear, it would probably fit my Chewbacca, actually, with a squeeze maybe. But yeah, not really something I want to keep. But yeah, nice item. It retails for £10, and you can still get it on the Build-A-Bear website, I think, for £10. I got these two items. These were in just in bundles. I think the onesie definitely was in a bundle, I think. I don't think I paid for that separate. But yeah, I wouldn't have paid more than a couple of pounds for them. So yeah, I made a nice profit on those. Next, I sold out of the Disney Villains Feeling Wicked mugs. Again, an Asda mug, bought in the sale a few months ago for £2, I think. I think I sold one of these last week and I've sold out now. Next, this is a car boot item. I think I paid £1 for it. Randomly, the day before I sold this, I saw another copy of it in a charity shop for 50p, and I was tempted to pick it up. And I thought, no, I've had one on sale for a month or so now, and it's not sold, so I won't buy it. And then the next day, this sold. If it's still there in the charity shop, 50p, I might pick it up. I am going into town later today because I've got some Christmas present I've got to buy to post off today for my dad. So I will be popping into town, and if it's still there in the charity shop, 50p, I might buy it because the disc was in good condition. And if I can sell it for £2.99, I might make a few pence on it. And the listing's there, ready to just relist. So a quick, easy listing. Next, the last of my crystal cards. I picked up, when I went to Asda the other day, I think it was, I can't remember when it was, but I picked up a couple of packs. They had a couple of packs just left on the shelf. I thought, you know what, I'll just pick them up. As I love my trading cards. So, and luckily, one of them had another crystal card in. And at this time, it's Boba Fett, which is probably the most sought after one. The Moff Gideon I sold for $11.99. This one I managed to sell for $13.99, and that was top end. Some of them were on sale for about $12.99 plus shipping, I think. So yeah, and it didn't hang around long at all. So really happy this sold. Again, really cool card. Next, another one of these Falling Skies DVDs. They're going down slowly in the order seasons 5, 4, 3. I've now got seasons 1 and 2 left, $4.99. But I'm into profit on them. I bought them all for £2 each. but I managed to sell season 5 for a lot more, so I'm into profit on the whole bundle. Next is a Bratz doll. This I bought from a car boot for £1. I thought it was Monster High, which are more sought after. I didn't realise it was Bratz. I just thought it was Monster High because it had like a tattoo on it. I'm not really into dolls, only figures. But yeah, for £1, I thought I'd take a punt on it. And this one's quite a sought after one in terms of Bratz anyway. They're not worth a lot. Had it up for, can't think now. I don't think it was £14.99, maybe £13.99. Someone offered me £12, and I thought, you know what, to get a quick sale, I'm just going to accept it, and I did. And yeah, sold within a couple of days of me listing that. Next, I sold my second. I've had one of these already that I sold. It's one of these Creative Bricks box sets. Picked it up from Car Boot for £4, had it up for £15.99, and accepted an offer for £13.99. So yeah, probably a Christmas present again, but nice to get that out the door. They weren't really quick sellers. Next, there was a guy who bought a couple of these off me. I sorted out my Star Wars Destiny open starter sets that I had. And I had a General Grievous one, which I didn't realise was quite expensive and sought after. And the other one was a Boba Fett one. I sold a sealed one last week for, well, I think it might have even been the same price, £14.99. But this was an open one. Tokens were still sealed. They hadn't been played with much. The cards, you could notice that they had been handled a bit. The dice weren't in too bad condition either. They do scratch up over time. But yeah, a nice set. Managed to put that together, and the General Grievous one as well. They've hung around. They only hang around for about a week. They did sell quite quick. And Star Wars Destiny isn't really sought after. I have got loads of loose Star Wars Destiny stuff that I need to sort out and list. Like just got like box there of stuff, more stuff there, and I've got another box in the stock room as well full of Star Wars Destiny, and a couple of folders as well, I think. So yeah, eventually I will get around to that. That's kind of a January job when it slows down a bit. At the moment, it's taking me forever to like ship stuff. It's going to take me a good few hours to do that. So once I've got a bit of time, I will sit down and sort stuff like that out. Next, I sold this. I can't remember if I sold it on offer. I think it sold on full price in the end. I did send out some offers on it. It's a Funko DC Superheroes Christmas 4-pack. These were from Tesco's, club car price for £20. This was still available yesterday. There was one in my Tesco's yesterday. So if you're looking for this, go to Tesco's. I could have bought another one yesterday, but then I thought, you know what, they're an absolute pain to package up because they're too long for the boxes I've got. And also they're Christmas themed, and obviously Christmas is literally on the doorstep. So I don't think it would have sold after Christmas as well. So in the end, I didn't pick it up. And I'd literally just spent £100 on Doctor Who figures. So I thought, no, I'll save my money and yeah, just concentrate on the Doctor Who stuff that will sell any time of year rather than this Christmas set. But still a really good sale. You might have seen, was it the week before, I saw the Harry Potter one, similar Christmas themed box set that I couldn't get any more of those. They sold out. I literally bought the last. There was still one on the shelf and I bought mine, but it sold out the week after. But yeah, really nice set. If you like DC, I'm not really a DC person. I'm more a Marvel person. But yeah, and if you like Funkos, again, I'm not really a Funko person. Next, this was an Amazon purchase back in June, I think, the end of June. They had a sale on randomly in the middle of the year, I think. And I managed to pick up 3 copies of this Monopoly Jurassic Park set for just over £20, £21, £22 each. I paid for these. I've sold one for £39.99. Still got 2 left. And brand new sealed. The battery still works on them. Like plays the theme tune and roars, T-Rex roar. I presume it's part of the game. You get this like Jurassic Park gate that's electronic and plays the sounds. Yeah, really nice set. I do like Jurassic Park, but again, I can't keep everything. So I have got all the ones I've got available for sale. I did notice on Amazon that it wasn't in stock. So I think my foresight paid off for once. That yeah, because normally, you know, it's for sale on Amazon, but when I listed this, it wasn't for sale, it was out of stock. I don't know whether they got more in the meantime, but yeah, that's why it's sold for £39.99. I have got some watches on it as well. So I don't know whether any more will sell before Christmas, but if not, I'll just keep them. Because I'm sure they'll sell eventually. It'll be a popular game, I'm sure. Next, I sold my last, I think it's my last anyway, Return the Jedi open figure, which is Lando Calrissian, General Lando. I don't have this figure in my collection. I'm waiting for my wave to be shipped from Star Action Figures. I'm hoping that, I think they've announced now that Cosca Reeves Black Series release has arrived, or is arriving this week, which I think is the last figure they're waiting for before they can ship the wave out to me. So I will get this eventually and unbox it for you. Again, it's a Return of the Jedi figure, so I really love Return of the Jedi. It's my favourite Star Wars movie. So I'm really looking forward to having this one in my collection that I can keep. Next is another paperweight. I only have a couple paperweights left now. This one had quite a bit of interest, quite a few watches on it. It's like a swirly pattern. Bought a car boot sale, probably paid £2 for it, or was it 3 for £5? I can't remember now, but yeah, it sold for £14.99, which is really cool. Next, like that Bratz doll, I fished out my other 2 Monster High dolls that I had. The other one's still for sale. This one is Catty Noir Boo York. It took a hell of a lot of research to find out what this was, because obviously I haven't got names on. I literally had to Google the hell out of it. Eventually found out its name, posed it in a RuPaul pose, took some photos and listed it. Luckily it came with some accessories which helped the price. As you can see there, it's got its plastic ears, the necklace thing, and a handbag. Sold it for £22.99. I think I paid £1 for it at the car boot sale. So yeah, that was a really good buy. I have tried to look out for more Monster High dolls in the meantime, but it's not really something I see much at a car boot sale, especially with all accessories like this. But yeah, it's definitely something I'm going to look out for in the future. Next, the Snowman puzzle. I think I mentioned this in one of my hauls, recent hauls. I haven't had many hauls recently, but I think it might have been the last car boot I went to. Paid £2 for it, and I said I'll get it up on eBay really quickly. For Christmas I didn't, but when I did list it, it sold really quickly. Listed it for £12.99 and sold for £12.99. Next, a Waddington's Blockbusters Gold Run card game. I think you need this with the board game to play it properly. I think, 100%. But you can play it as a standalone card game. It's got loads of questions. I've got 3 copies of it. One I got from a car boot I paid £1 or £2 for it. Maybe £1. I don't think I would have paid £2 for it. The others I picked up from charity shops. I think I paid £1.50 or £1.75 for them. And I sorted them out. This was the best. I sort of sorted them out to the best copy, the medium copy, and the worst copy. The medium copy I'm keeping back because I've got a board game and I'll bundle it with that. This is the best copy, so all the cards were mint. Instructions weren't creased or anything. The box was in really good condition. As you can see, the cards haven't got any marks on. So yeah, put it up. Thought I'd plump for £8.99. That's the higher end of ones I've seen that have sold, and it sold for £8.99 within a week, which is really cool. So now I've listed the really poor copy I've got. I can't remember what I listed it for, whether I listed it for less money. I probably did because of the condition of it. The box is a little ripped and some of the cards have marks on. But yeah, nice vintage item from the mid-80s. I'm glad that sold. Next, this Hello Kitty. Oh god, I've had so much trouble with this Hello Kitty. It's been purchased and then the buyer didn't pay. I think it's been purchased and it got the buyer cancelled, one of them. So eventually it has sold now, full price £13.99. I shipped it this morning. So fingers crossed it all goes well. Don't know who that is, so I will block that message. Right. So yeah, Hello Kitty, £13.99. It sold for. So yeah, great sale. I got it from a car boot, I think, possibly. Can't remember. I've got two. You see, I can't remember where I got the other one. Must have been a car boot sale. Same buyer who bought Hello Kitty also bought this lion. Again, car boot purchase. I think I paid £1 for it. Had a sound chip. The only flaw, it did have some ink or something on its patch. You can see there. I did mention that in the listing. Clean condition apart from the patch has a green stain. The sound chip said "I love you" on it, and it still worked, so I'll put that in the listing as well. It hung around, much like all my other Build-A-Bears, they hang around a little bit. But yeah, sold eventually, and it sold for £9.99, which is good, and I could ship it with the Hello Kitty. So managed to save some money there on the postage. Next, a T-Rex dinosaur mug. Again, this is another Asda one. These are quite hard to find. They sell out as soon as they seem to get them in. This is the second one I've had. I sold this one on offer for £11.50 because it's been hanging around for a few weeks. But again, I'm sure it's gone as a Christmas present because it's a decent item. I think they're for sale for £3 in Asda, if you can get hold of them. Next, this is what I mentioned earlier, like those Grogu Mandalorian mugs. It's the same design, but just on a little cereal bowl, snack bowl I've called it, because it's more like a snack size. I've kept one back just for my own coffee table for Christmas. Put chocolates or peanuts or something in it. But yeah, I've managed to sell one of them this week. I've got two others still available. I don't know whether they'll sell now for Christmas, but I'm sure they'll be popular throughout the year or coming up to next Christmas. So I don't mind keeping a couple of them in stock. But yeah, nice little item. Very cute if you like Grogu. Last item, just a random DVD. Found this in a charity shop. Cost £1. Again, this film's on Disney Plus now, so it's not a really desired movie. It's Davy Crockett, King of the Wild Frontier. I don't really know much about Davy Crockett, other than he's got a furry hat. I don't know. My granddad used to mention him quite a bit for some reason. I'm guessing he liked westerns and things. I'm guessing that's kind of what this movie's like. But yeah. Sold for £3.75. Again, after postage, I probably made 50p on it, but don't mind. I like selling media, especially when I see a random old title like this. You don't see this title. Well, I don't anyway. I did get another one. I don't know, it's not. I put it away now, but I can't remember what it was called. Some girl and the dog on the cover, a Disney movie. I thought, I don't recognize the name, and I just bought it just in case it wasn't on Disney Plus. It is on Disney Plus, and the disc has a crack in it. I didn't notice. So unfortunately, I can't sell it. But never mind. So that's all my sales for the week. Let's see, 3 people still watching. So thanks for watching if you're still watching. I've been going for 40 minutes. So yeah, sort of an average sale week for me, £570 turnover. Yesterday was quite a good day. I sold about £90 worth. Again, hence why I had to rush out this morning with like nearly 20 parcels. So yeah, I don't think I've sold anything so far today. Maybe one thing. Oh, I've sold a puzzle. Sold a Star Wars puzzle for 20 quid. So yeah, I think sales will slow down now, and going into January, I'm getting slightly worried that they probably will tank in January, because I have heard that does happen in January. But I'm hoping, because of the stuff I sell isn't really all Christmas driven, I'm hoping I will still be making sales in January. And yeah, I have held some stuff back for January, like that Star Wars Destiny stuff, more collectible kind of stuff that would sell all year round. I have still got a stack of board games which I should have listed for Christmas that I just didn't get around to listing, which is my own fault. But it's my first Christmas as a self-employed seller, so I've been getting used to it, and because I'm a one-man band, I can't do everything. I've done as much as I can anyway, and I'll keep going up to Christmas, which kind of leads me on to my quick little chat discussion topic that I want to discuss today. I know, Mark, you sell on eBay, and Ash, I can't remember if you do. I don't know if you do. But yeah, I just want to, if you're watching this after the fact as well, drop me a comment and let me know what you do. But if you're an eBay seller, what do you do over Christmas? A couple of days ago, I thought I don't know, there was 2 options. I can either turn my holiday settings on, so this will put a message on my listing saying, I'm on holiday, I won't be shipping any items until such and such a date. Or I can increase my dispatch time. Currently, well, normally I have it on 2 days, because I ship on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's 2 days. So if someone buys something on a Monday, I've got till Wednesday to ship it out. So that's what I would normally have my listings on. A couple of days ago, I decided to put all my listings onto 4-day dispatch, even though my dispatch time will still be the 2-day dispatch. I don't want to still keep the 2-day dispatch, only because, the last posting dates and things like that are fast approaching. I think the 18th is second class. Not that I use Royal Mail other than for large letter items, but yeah, I don't want to put people off buying, but I want to put people off buying if they want it for Christmas. Because the way couriers and Royal Mail are at the moment, if I send something and it doesn't arrive for Christmas, I'm going to get some negative feedbacks. I don't really want that. So yeah, so I've decided to put all my items on a 4-day dispatch. So currently, if I look at one of my items, let's see if I'll just share it, just because it's more interesting than just seeing my face. So if I go to my shop and I go to one of my items randomly, let's look at Kylo Ren. Currently it says estimated delivery between Wednesday next week and Friday next week, which is Christmas Eve. So if someone bought that today, normally it'd be a 2-day dispatch. So I'd ship this tomorrow, which is Wednesday, because I ship on a Wednesday. But on the 4-day dispatch, that would be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday. So yeah, they're still saying that it should be delivered like in between 2 and 3 days, which I think is kind of unrealistic. But that's why I thought I'd put this lead time on my increased dispatch on, just because it will help out if the post is delayed. So yeah, I think I will put my shop on holiday mode, but only for like the bank holidays. So from Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day. And then after that, I might just put it on holiday mode for those 3 days, because I probably won't be shipping those days because I doubt Home will pick up. I don't know if there's any other technically bank holidays. I have a feeling the 28th might be for some reason, because I'm going away on the 28th just to see my parents, or see my dad. My mum's separate, but it's going down to Gloucestershire to see my parents. So yeah, I think I will put my holiday mode on just for the Christmas days, so Christmas Eve, Christmas Day and Boxing Day, just so people are aware I won't be shipping those days. But yeah, and then I might just keep my 4-day dispatch until after Christmas, and then do it back to the 2-day dispatch. Mark says, keep it open, people know you can't ship. Yeah, I suppose eBay will, obviously they won't include the bank holidays in their estimated delivery times. So yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I should just not keep holiday mode, put holiday mode on. People want to spend their Christmas money. Yeah, that's why I want to, as soon as maybe Boxing Day hits, I might put everything back to 2-day dispatch, or maybe even earlier, because because they'll factor that in, won't they, if it's a bank holiday? I don't know. Maybe I'll wait till Christmas Eve then and change it all back to 2 working days. I don't know. People want to spend their Christmas money. Yeah, I know. I'm the same. Like if I've got a voucher for Amazon, I literally have to spend it on Boxing Day. But yeah, I really have to think about it. But yeah, I suppose it is best to maybe not put holiday mode on. Thanks for your input, because I'll probably put it on. But thinking about it more, maybe I probably won't put it on. Going through your Marvel Legends set, I'm sticking with Hot Toys. Yeah, I love my Black series. I love my Star Wars Black series. You can see them all behind me on that shelf. It's like when I started collecting the vintage stuff during lockdown again, and I ended up getting rid of it all. I love it, but I don't know. I always have an internal struggle because I'm a wannabe minimalist kind of person, but it doesn't work like that when you're a collector, does it? So I'm always going through phases of like, yeah, I want this, and then a few months later, I'll like end up selling it. So like some of my Black Series figures, I've opened and sold, and I've rebought them because I want them again, and I've sold them again, and I've bought them again. I think I've got a Cal Kestis. I think I'm on my 3rd Cal Kestis because I'm not a gamer, but I just like the figure because it's a different freaking Jedi. So I'm like, I've bought and sold him like 3 times now. He's on the shelf at the moment, but I don't know how long he's going to stay there. If I could afford Hot Toys, I would buy Hot Toys because yeah, they just look really cool. But if I bought Hot Toys, I don't know, I'd have to buy specific ones and not collect them all. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to have a purge on my Black Series and try and cut a few of them out, but it's really hard. I'm going to a toy fair Sunday, so looking for things in my collection, but also to sell. Yeah, I went to Comic Con. When was it? 2 or 3 weeks ago now, and there was Black Series figures everywhere, and like that Lando from Return of the Jedi. They had loads of them, and they had like the Rogue One, the new Rogue One figures, like Galen Erso and stuff. I'm still waiting for them to be shipped, and it's like I was so tempted to buy them. There was other stuff I was really tempted to buy, but on the stuff I pre-ordered, I was like, no, I've just got to be patient. They will come eventually. Yeah, it's sometimes really hard being a collector. If you see something new, you just have to have it then and there. So yeah, I think that ends my discussion anyway on my holiday setting. So thanks Mark for your input. That's been really helpful to have a second opinion. Trying to think if there's anything else I was going to mention. I've shown you the figures I was going to unbox, so I'm going to unbox that later today or tomorrow. As I said, I've got going to town today as well, so, and the light goes as soon as 3 o'clock hits. I can't take any more photos, I can't do any videos or anything because the light just goes so early these days in the winter. I just can't get good enough lighting. I should really buy some lighting, some proper standalone lighting, but yeah, I'll just try and manage on sunlight at the moment. But yeah, if I can get this video done, I'll try and release it tomorrow. Oh, I know what I was going to show you. Don't go away. I've got a parcel that came on Sunday about 7 o'clock in the evening from Royal Mail. I mean, how random is that? It's a bundle of Star Wars stuff that I bought on eBay. It was about £40, so it was a little more than I wanted to spend. But I don't know. I'm going to have to try and find out what some of this stuff is as well. I think some of it's Action Fleet. So like is that Darth Vader's TIE Fighter? Yeah, Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. It's a TIE Interceptor. I presume that's Action Fleet as well. It says Action Fleet on it. What else have I got? I've got this random speeder. It's a bit dirty, it'll need a wash. It's got a bit coming off it somewhere. I don't know if it's got the other bit. It's got one of those bits. It's a bit bent as well. Yeah, so that's from Attack of the Clones. Is it Zam Vessels? Zam Wessel, I say her name, the bounty hunter of Attack of the Clones. Is it her ship or is it Obi-Wan's ship? I'm not really overly familiar with the Attack of the Clones anyway. Episode 1, Phantom Menace. I know everything about that movie. But yeah, there's that. I don't know what that's for. I presume it might be a 3.75 scale one, I'm not sure. We've got a vintage mini rig. Is that I can't remember its exact proper name. It's like a maintenance thing. I've got another speeder. I think this is Obi-Wan's speeder from Attack of the Clones. As I said, it was a really random lot. I don't know what I'm going to do with some of it. I mainly wanted it for the vintage stuff. Yeah, I think that's Obi-Wan's shuttle thing, and then that must be the bounty hunter one. Yeah, there's that. Then we've got another mini rig. can't remember, again, I can't remember its exact name, but I have sold this before. It is this. And it's got the gun on the front as well, which is cool. I used to have 2 or 3 of these as a kid. You could pick these up from car boot sales really easily. Yeah, there's that thing. And then we've got a bundle of figures. And another really cool thing. Again, bought and sold these a few times. It's a Tauntaun, which really needs to clean. It's a bit yellow. Do like the Tauntaun. I have got a Black Series Tauntaun, which is really cool. But yeah, I had a couple of these as a kid, and they were one of my favourite things, Star Wars things. But yeah, he is a split belly one as well, not a solid belly one. I only had split belly ones. I didn't even know you could get a solid belly one until about a year ago when I found one. Yeah. So Tauntaun, its got all its ears and its tail's not snapped off like some of the ones I've seen before. Yeah, he's really cool. And then we've got figures. So quite a lot of vintage ones, a few modern ones. I'll get these. I don't know what these are. This feels really heavy. It's an X-wing. Then we got that's Attack the Clones, possibly. Not sure where it's from. It's not getting any markings on it. And this is like a metal die-cast X-wing. Don't know. As I said, I might just have to do a bundle of the random bits. But this is mainly what I bought the lot for. Vintage figures. So we've got Princess Leia, Bespin Leia. You can't see them very well. But we've got a Vader without a cloak on or anything. And we've got Luke from Return of the Jedi. Got a very wobbly Bosk. He's very played with. His eyes are all rubbed off and his hands are rubbed off as well. But yeah, he's very played with. What else we got? We've got a General Veers or Imperial Commander. We've got a very dirty Neon Num. These are all going to be washed. I wash all my figures before I sell them. And we've got a modern figure. This is a Shore Trooper, random Shore Trooper. And we've got a Gamorrean Guard. I think it's a Gamorrean Guard. Yeah. 1983. This hasn't got a maker on it. I don't know, it just looks weird, this one. I don't know, just the paint looks a funny colour on it. I don't think it's fake or anything. It's probably because it's maybe made in a different country than the ones I'm used to. But yeah, there's a Gamorrean Guard. Then we've got a TIE Fighter pilot. Those decals are really nice, actually. They're not rubbed off on his helmet. So that's a really nice example. Then we've got reuse. There's 2 of these. Reuse. I do like the Jabba's Palace. Like, as I said, Return of the Jedi is my favourite. So anything Jabba's Palace, I love. This was one of my favourite figures as a kid. So 2 different reuse. One's made in Taiwan. The other one hasn't got a maker on it. Yeah, they're really cool. And then we've got a Wiki or Weequay. Again, it's a bit bashed up. One of my favourite figures from when I was younger. And then to finish off, we've got a couple of Ewoks. So quite bad condition. Chief Chirper, who's a bit yellow on his back and his paint's really bad, rubbed off. But this one's a bit better. He's a little discoloured. Like his legs are a different colour to his body, but the paint on him is really cute and not rubbed off very much. It's wicked. When I was a kid, I saw this. I always thought it was a baby Ewok because it was so small. I didn't realise it was Wicket until I saw one that had a hood on, and I thought, oh yeah, it's actually Wicket. But yeah, he's really cute. He was one of my favourite figures as a kid as well. But yeah, that brings that little Star Wars haul to a close. So yeah, nice bunch of figures. Again, I paid £40 for all that, which, I don't know, some of the figures I don't think aren't going to be worth anything. But there's a couple of nice ones in there, especially that TIE Fighter pilot. I don't know how much they go for, but he's in really good condition. So I'll try and get top price for him if I can. I know Gamorrean guards can go for about £10 to £12 on a good day. I think Bespin Leia's quite a good seller as well. But like the Rees, the Weequays, that Ewok that's in really bad condition, it's even got some white paint or something on his face. I don't know. I'm just going to do a bundle, I think. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I'm going to have to research prices on those because yeah, I'm a bit out of touch with some of the pricing on vintage figures. But yeah, hopefully I should make my money back anyway. I'll just put these down. So yeah, I don't think there's really a lot more going on today. Next week on Tuesday it'll be the what date? 21st, so it'll be my last broadcast before Christmas. That's what I was going to say. Yeah, next Tuesday will be my last broadcast before Christmas, so I'll pop a Christmas jumper on and a Christmas hat, and we'll have a nice Christmassy live stream next Tuesday. I was going to show you these actually. I just remembered another thing I was going to show you today. Retro Mandalorian figures. I've got nearly a whole set. I need Cara Dune. I know Mark, you said you've got Cara Dune. But I don't know if I'm going to keep them. If I did keep them, I would probably open them, which is probably not really what they're designed for. They're probably designed more for collecting, like keep them in the packaging because of the retro packaging. But I don't know. I was going to keep them. These have been sat in my stockroom for a couple of weeks now. And again, I think I'm just going to sell them. I have got some duplicate, like ones of the actual Mandalorian already for sale. But they're really nice figures. But again, I keep saying it, I can't keep everything. I wish I could. But again, I've got nowhere to display them if I did open them up. But yeah, Cara Dune's the only one I haven't got. But yeah, they're really cool figures. I think I just like the retroness of them. But I keep having to say to myself, I have actually got Black Series versions of all these characters, so I don't need these, but they're just nice. And the cards aren't the best, so I don't know how I'm gonna sell these, if I do sell them, but yeah. Most of these I bought in a bulk lot. I think I bought Grover off Amazon. And again, Carjune's the only one I haven't got. But I don't know if I want, as I said, I don't want to keep them, so I don't really want a Carjune. I'm probably just going to end up selling these. But yeah, I just bought them as a bulk lot on eBay, those ones, and I bought Grogu separately just because I thought that was when I was thinking about keeping them. But yeah, they are really cute. But then I just have to look at my Black Series ones and say, well, I've got 2 Grogus already in the Black Series. And there is another one coming out with a spider, which I don't know if I want. So yeah, as I said, the last live stream next Tuesday before Christmas, 11 o'clock again. Fingers crossed I won't get delayed like I did this week with parcels. But yeah, I hope you all have a good week. Just check the comments actually. I could miss some. Leia, yeah. Leia's my favourite Star Wars character. No country of origin, Gamorrean guards. Yeah. I think that's why it looks a little different to the ones I'm used to, maybe. Because I know sometimes paint applications, sometimes they're moulded in the colour of the skin, sometimes then painted over the colour of the skin, and vice versa. Like that reuse. The Taiwan one, the hands or the arms are moulded in flesh colour, and the brown is painted. On the no COO version, the arms are moulded in brown and the hands are painted. So yeah, it's really interesting the way they made these. Different versions, different country of origins. Mint Pilot, yeah, you don't often see, well, I don't anyway, decals like that on the pilots and like the ATSD drivers and things. Mark wants to claim Leia and the pilot. Yeah, well, I'll have to, I don't know, I'll have to sort out, I've got to look at prices and stuff maybe. I don't know when I'm going to get around to listing those either, because there's a couple of things I want to list first. I've got some puzzles sat here. I need to do them today, really. But yeah, once I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I follow you on like Instagram or anything. I'll have to message you or something. I've just got a Carjune. Yeah, I saw on your live stream a Carjune. I was really tempted to say I'd get it off you, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to be keeping my retro figures anyway, so there's no point. Yeah, I've really got to focus on the fact I've got Black Series versions, and I'll just keep the Black Series versions and not the retro ones. So it's been over an hour now, so I will have to shoot off now because I've got quite a busy day ahead of me. But I hope you all have a great week and get yourselves sorted for Christmas if you haven't already. And I will catch you all next week on Tuesday at 11 o'clock. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.